I used to think that it's practice make perfect. It was the key to succeeding in life, and in my case also mastering photography as well. 2 years of studying flow states and the Japanese aesthetics, I came to the conclusion, and I realized that I think we just got it completely wrong. The real secret isn't about practicing at heart. It's about practicing with Cheez It. And I know that's odd and sort of abstract term that doesn't fully translate well into Indonesia Bahasa, but this small change shifts all of my photography in and out and moving through the daily life. Almost. And studying at Osaka University, I was sort of burdened out. I had been there since my days as a research student and continued with the rice maker. 2 stews later, and cramming information like tempeh and researching the type of spilling out the beans. And I passed the engine level for the projection efficiency after failing and wandering with fork plates. Things seemed to plateau. I was starting to question everything, and at the time, my money in this small time in Nara. So I understood how it was made. It wasn't about grinding through flashcards and force of memorization. I would play with language, experiment fearlessly, and somehow absorb complex context effortlessly. And when I struggled, I tried different approaches rather than just getting frustrated with myself and pushing harder. That's why I remember something from my cultural studies, like the concept of shizen. Yeah, this is embraced on this channel, and nature, natural, and spontaneous things are what calls my attention. Academically, this naturalness that isn't wild or random and purposefully spontaneous. And at this, I could apply this principle beyond nature in seasonal context. What if instead of going through the learning cycles and national rhythms and curiosity, the way things actually flowed, and not how I thought if it should, but when I shift my approach and things happened. I wasn't struggling as much back then, things were beginning to flow. And in those moments, I showed myself that I'm Shizen and originating from Japanese aesthetics. It's wisdom about balancing intentions with natural flow states, transforming how we approach any learning, challenge, or work project relationship, really any aspect of life. Here is the hidden danger in this proof. If you look at this awareness, you're not just wasting your time, and you're actively reinforcing states. I've spent years taking photos and videos on autopilot, repeating the same compositional errors, the same shortcuts that seemed to be creating blind spots, and I was getting really good at doing things wrong. This is what flow state showed me. Peaks don't come from grinding, they come from finding the opposite challenge skill balance in a conscious, aware way. And when psychologists such as Pimai and Shombi discovered that we perform best when challenged, we adjust the right well. Too easy and we're bored, too hard and we're anxious, but right in that sweet spot somewhere there, that's where the magic happens. I think that the key to this spontaneity is knowing how to build through centuries and concepts of Shizen. Unlike raw nature or wilderness, Shizen represents purposeful matchup in an artistic intent that flows harmoniously with the natural forces. Think about this design. Every stone, every plant is deliberately placed here. Every fact feels effortlessly natural. That's Shizen in action, conscious intention that appears spontaneous. Flow states of this Sabbath kind of Shuzen is where we experience the Zen mode in fluidity, in forgiven. Every person you let go of, you increase their productivity and yours too. And this you discover that there's a boost created with problem solving. So here's the key for you. You can't force your way into flaws. You have to create conditions for them.